try and chat show. We should. Do you think they'll let us have a chat show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's a Women's Day song. Do a little dance. Break the bias. Okay, so I'm Anna King and I'm the co-chair of the West Northamptonshire Council Women's Forum, and I'm joined here with my lovely...
And I'm Pauline Woodhouse, and I'm the other co-chair for this West Northamptonshire Women's Forum.
Okay, great to be back here at the Guildhall.
It is,
Yeah.
2022.
So it's not quite Women's Day yet. We are here pre-recording for Inspirational Women's Award and also for the International Women's Day 2022, because at this moment in time we're not 100% sure if anything would get affected. So this year we've been extra cautious and we're playing a live event and an online event.
Yes, it's called pre-preparing.
Pre-preparing. So should we talk a little bit about last year's event?
Yes.
How it went? Was it good? Was it bad?
I think last year's event was excellent, actually.
Yeah.
The virtual kind of hot setup and everything of the event, the officers behind the scene, they did a really fantastic job. And as usual, you can't prepare for every eventuality, so things can happen, and it did. But actually, you would be able to tell the difference.
It's just an absolutely amazing experience, wasn't it?
Yes.
So our wonderful, wonderful officers, Debs and Debbie, working so hard behind the scenes for months and months to get it all planned. It was our first ever virtual event for International Women's Day. And we hosted it for 4 hours, I think.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, from our living rooms.
Yes.
Yeah, I think my grandson joined me at one point, and
Yes,
I had
he
to move
did.
the table because he needed his lunch. What kind of things did you get up to?
Oh gosh, I was cooking and everything. We had
You did the live cooking demonstration, didn't you?
That's
the time
right,
the lady
that's right.
was making it.
Yep.
You cooked a lot.
yeah, so that was quite nice. And I really enjoyed the conversation with Northamptonshire Fire Rescue Service staff members, interviewing some of the inspirational women from past years.
That's correct, because we had Ved, didn't we?
Yeah.
So in 2020, Vednaya had won, but she was in India at the time.
That's right.
So her family came and received the award, and we tried to do a live phone call that day, but it was a bit crackly. So yeah, she actually joined us live online.
Yes, she
last
did.
year, yeah.
And do you know, now that we're talking about that, I've still not met her in person.
Oh no. We'll have to arrange that.
Yes,
Ved,
we will.
come and see us soon.
Yes, we will.
She's always at Try and Chat on Fridays.
Yeah.
There you go. You have to get down to
Oh,
Try and
excellent.
Chat.
But that's a different event. So it's nice to know that she's there, but I'd like to meet her as part of the International Women's Day.
Okay, well, let's see if she'll come along
Yeah.
on Saturday the 5th. Yeah.
That'd
Good.
be great.
So,
So Ben, if you're here,
if you're here,
look out for me, right? I know you know who I am.
don't scare her.
As in what sense?
A bit scary.
As in, you know, I know you know who I am. A bit like I know where you live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's harmless. It's okay. We've been friends for many years.
I didn't really mean that. I'm sure she knows it.
All right, it's fine. We're joking. Time we're talking about the previous winners in the Inspirational Women's
Yes.
Award. I feel a bit kind of dinosaur
Do you
years
know?
at the moment,
Do
because
you
we've
know?
just been discussing how long it's been since the award's been taking place and how long we've been doing the forum. So, drum roll.
I think we've been doing the forum for about 12 years.
She's such a smarty pants, isn't she?
Well,
So yeah, it is.
it's just a guesstimate.
Yeah. So we're going for 2000. So 11 years we've been doing this for now.
12, I said.
12 years.
So that would be
12 years.
2010.
Yeah. If you know the answer, let us know.
Yeah.
We can't quite remember.
I'm sure someone's
But it's
gonna
all
come
been
to us and
enjoyable.
say, it's been longer than that.
Has it?
Maybe it
I
has.
tell you, we could do a little poll here, couldn't we?
We could actually.
Yeah. If you can tell us the correct amount of years that the re-established Women's Forum's been going for with Pauline as my co-chair and myself, you could win an Inspirational Women's Award badge.
Right. So now that we've got that bit out of the way,
Yeah.
how many Inspirational Women Awards have we given out?
A lot.
Talk to me about
And this we actually do know the answer to.
that. Okay, go on then.
Yeah, quite surprising that within my brain we actually have all of the winners in there.
Excellent. And have you got them in order?
I have, yes. Now, there was a couple that we'd mixed up, only by 1 year, but you're back in the right order.
Right.
So, we'd all started with Neelam Agarwal Singh in 2013.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, very, very first International Women's Day event that we did down at the Northampton Museum,
Yep.
Shoe Art Gallery, in the old museum, that is. Yeah, that was supported by Helen Blaby at the time. The officer that works at the council at that time was Liz Carroll-Wheat.
Yes.
Yeah, we got our heads together and Neelam became our first winner.
I remember that very well.
She talks about it a lot still now, which is, it is so lovely.
It's
to hear.
exciting though, isn't it?
It is. I think because we've been doing it for such a long time, maybe we don't feel that such great, wonderful achievement.
I don't know. Every year, seriously, I do. I feel really touched and
Yeah.
really happy.
I do for the people, but you can't have the feeling that they feel.
Oh
Do you know
no,
what I mean?
no, you can't have the feeling,
Yeah.
but I think it's pretty close actually, because I think it's pretty awesome that something like that has been born through this forum.
Yeah,
And it's awesome that we can recognise local women and you know, local businesses and what they're doing and how they're supporting the community and things like this. So yeah, I do
It's a
feel
really
excited.
wonderful work,
It's just,
isn't it?
I suppose if I got one of the awards, I'd be jumping up for joy. But I still jump for joy
We're not allowed
in a
anyway.
different kind of way. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Well, you can tell we're getting a bit excited.
I do.
talking about
I
it, aren't
get
we?
really excited about it all.
Right,
but-
we better move on because
Yeah.
we're both going to get to work.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so 2014, our winner was Faye Jordan.
Yes.
So, and Faye was into weightlifting,
Yes.
power training.
It's coming back to me now.
2015, we had Susie Rees-Jones, who had founded I Did Adventure, which
Yeah.
was a disability kind of, it was wall climbing, but it was all different types of adventure stuff and working with young people.
You do really well with your memory.
Yeah, well, look, we're still kind of in contact with a lot of these people.
Yeah.
We're not in contact, to still follow the work that they're doing.
Excellent.
So, 2016 was Sheena Cooper. So Sheena had founded Elsie's Cafe
Yes.
and started off the whole recycled food kind of stuff. 2017 was Pat Haslam,
Yep.
who's done so much work for the Armed Forces Covenant. Yeah, great ambassador here for supporting our armed services. In 2018, we had Leonie Heard, stroke Cox, because on one thing on my Facebook she's Cox, but I think she was Heard when she got the award.
Did she not her?
I don't know, but I know she's got two names. So,
Okay.
so Leonie.
It's not double barreled, is
It's not
it?
double barreled. So Leonie founded Breast Friends, which of course is a absolutely tremendous organisation based here in Northamptonshire. Gives great vital support to people going through breast cancer. Yeah, 2019 we had Ved,
Yes.
who probably
Yes,
hasn't
Ved.
met yet.
I've still not met you yet, but it's not your fault. Lockdowns happened. You was too busy enjoying yourself to be here with us. But hey, well done.
Well done.
I'm looking
Ved.
forward to seeing you soon.
So Ved won the award for all of her community work she's done and all of the support work, especially for the Indian Hindu Welfare Organisation. So yeah, brilliant work from Ved as well. In 2020, we had Kathy Goldsmith, who was a first responder. So she provided first response out on the roadside bit like a paramedic.
Yeah.
But, getting out there first, if paramedics can't be out there first of all. In 2021, which is last year, we actually categorised the award and we changed it into business and community award. So the business award went to Dolores Sanders, and then the community award went to Teresa McCarthy Dixon. And we also actually had a special recognition award that year as well for a lovely local lady, Maureen Cook, who has just been a prominent figure in the town centre with her keyboard, raising money for the cats. She looks after so many cats, such a lovely lady, and so deserving of the community recognition award. So that brings us up to 2022.
And I'm sure it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, 10 years. Who will be the 10th winner of the Inspirational Women's Award? Or who will be the first winner, because we are now a different council. So it's our inaugural year of being West Northamptonshire Council.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a milestone, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel proud of us.
Unitary.
Yeah. All of our wonderful women that support the forum over the years, to our wonderful officers, and of course to my wonderful coaches.
Oh, you're my wonderful coach. Yeah. We're not going to cry this year, are we?
No.
Right. Okay,
Probably.
that's good. That's good. Not
Normally
to know.
happens.
Right.
Okay.
I've got a question for you.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Let's have a look at that t-shirt.
My t-shirt.
Yeah.
There you go.
5050parliament.co.uk.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that t-shirt.
So it came out for Women's Day last year, and the challenge was for all women that are involved in local politics to be wearing. It's about promoting gender equality in Parliament, basically.
Yeah.
I haven't applied to be an MP, but one day maybe I would do. And it's just about recognising local women in politics as well, and giving them support if they want to go further in their career. So there we go. Good chance to get my t-shirt out.
Yeah.
Since the lockdown began. So it started in March. I was due to go on holiday to Gran Canaria. I think about a week before the restrictions just started to be implemented, so that got cancelled. Well, I'm still going to have a holiday, so you can still travel to Egypt, so I quickly booked that. And then one day before that got cancelled too, and then literally couldn't go anywhere.
Okay.
And that was it. It was lockdown had begun. Very, very scary
No
time.
holidays.
No holidays. Very, very scary time. However, we did have good weather, didn't we? So people, if you have them, were able to sit in their garden. So I had my 2 weeks leave off, and then because I was a key worker, I've just been at work the whole entire time.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Need some clapping for you on a Thursday.
Oh,
Yeah.
clap for it. It was. It's been strange, but it gives you a great sense of reward to being able to be there to support people. So normally my job is a lifestyle coach. So I look after people's health and well-being, run the events, organise trips. Obviously couldn't do the trips, although we did every single day. We did a wave outside the building that I work at with loud music, and we'd dress up. I was Alice in Wonderland every morning. We'd go and wave, and everybody had to wave a different item back at her. So it could be a toilet roll, a pair of pants, tin of beans. So yeah, that was one thing we did every day, and then generally making sure that everybody was being fed and had some kind of meal or had their prescriptions collected, and yeah, just giving welfare phone calls to people. What about you?
What about me?
Your time?
Well, it's been interesting times, a bit like you actually, in a funny kind of way when we talk about holidays. We were due to go on a cruise. And we left Portsmouth on the 11th, I think it was.
Right.
And when we left here, there was about 11 cases. We were on our way to Norway, and in Norway they had 1 case. And 2 days, one was due to have our first land stop.
Yeah.
Norway had closed its border, so we spent we spent about 5 days on board before being able to get back to Portsmouth, just literally in the water at sea. because all the borders were closed and we had to return back to Portsmouth. But I must say that the cruise company was really very good in terms of how they looked after their passengers. But I remember when we got back to Portsmouth and we got in the car, I started driving back to Northampton. It was like something out of an alien film. There was hardly any cars on the motorway or anything, and you was like thinking, what's happened? Right? And then we got home and decided that we wanted to go do some shopping, and there was nothing on the supermarket shelves, so that was an interesting experience by itself. And then with my work, I was on furlough for a while, and for me it was a case of like, I guess I just got some new extracurricular activities, and so obviously chairing the what used to be the MBC Women's Forum and the Diverse Communities Forum, suddenly again that's changed and that became West Northamptonshire. So all these changes was happening in between, and that kept me busy as well throughout lockdown. And then an opportunity came up where I saw a post being advertised with the Northamptonshire Police, Fire and Crime Commissioners panel. And so I applied for the post and got it, and you know, it's been really interesting because it's exactly what I'm looking for, because sometimes you can feel like you're giving all of yourself to something, but you're not actually kind of getting any personal kind of development in terms of learning new things for yourself. And I feel that with this role is quite challenging, and do you know what I mean? Being able to strike the balance from a strategic, and it's just exactly what I needed in my life at the time. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. We say enjoy, it's a lot of work, but I'm never scared of hard work. So, and it is about you giving something and you also getting something back. And I always believe that with any kind of work that I get involved with, it's more kind of something that benefits the masses rather than one particular person or one particular group. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do stuff that benefit one particular group or whatever, but somehow in my mindset, if it benefits the people of Northamptonshire, somehow that sits better with me. So so that's been interesting. So that's been my journey.
You just reminded me, we have an election in the middle of it as well,
which
I've totally forgotten about, because it seems like time stopped, but then so much stuff has still happened. I think the last 2 years have just kind of flown by. So it's all been good. And so we've got Women's Day again for this year.
Really looking forward to it.